is Coach Dawn, CEO and founder of Reid Ready Coaching, author and speaker. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a topic that I am passionate about. That's coaching. I love coaching. Like, I literally love the process, the industry, the tools, the approaches, the research. I love it all. And one of the things that I've found, and many studies have confirmed, is that a lot of people don't really understand coaching. And I think as a coach, it's important for you to have a clear definition of what coaching is and is not. And as a coachee or a client, you should have a clear understanding of what to expect from coaching, and again, what it is and what it is not. So the first thing I would say is, whether you're a coach or whether you are a client or coachee, understand what it is. I like to define coaching based upon the ICF's definition. And if you have another definition based on studies and research or your training, that's fine. But the key is having a clear definition of what coaching is and is not. The ICF defines coaching as partnering with a client or coachee in a thought-provoking, creative process that inspires your client or your coachee to maximize their personal and professional potential, to maximize on their resources, to capitalize on their own knowledge. It focuses on the client. It's very client-centered. And so if you understand that, you know that as a coach, you're not giving your client advice. And that doesn't mean you can't give advice, but it's very important that you clarify with your client or your coachee, we're not coaching if I'm giving you advice. Are you okay with that? You also have to take on the consequence if you give advice. If it goes wrong, your client or your coachee is going to say, you told me to do this. So keep in mind, that's why coaching is not about giving advice. It is about brainstorming, thinking, asking questions, getting your client to see what they want, what they need, what's in the way, and what resources they have to support their goals, their actions. It's motivating, it's inspiring, it's you and your client, or you and your coach, depending on which role you're in this beautiful dance, in this beautiful relationship of give and take. And a coach doesn't know more than a client. I do not know more than my client. My client knows themselves. And I fully believe wholeheartedly my client has the answer. Even when you're like, I don't know. It's my job as a coach to help you figure it out, to help you dig deep within yourself, to evaluate, to assess, to get the picture, or maybe look at the little pieces, depending on what you need. And so it is very important to be clear as a coach what your role is and what your client should or should not expect. Like, for instance, coaching is not therapy. It's not counseling. We don't diagnose you. We don't necessarily dig into the why you have behavior. We look at more of what you think is causing the behavior, what you feel is in your way. And then we work with you at your pace, based upon your resources, with navigating that. Does that make sense? So there's many different topics that we can work with too. We can work with career strategizing, finding a new career, getting a promotion, starting your business, things that you can do, developing your brand, building self-confidence, encouraging you, motivating you. We can work on what are the repeat behaviors, and what do you think is causing those repeat behaviors? How to maximize your time, identifying your strengths, identifying areas of learning and opportunities to grow. There's so many areas that we can work in, and it doesn't matter if you're a teacher, if you're a CEO, if you're a student, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, if you're a family. There are so many opportunities to help people in their lives so that they can live their best life, be their best self, and just live authentically. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind when you're looking for a coach and when you're hiring or booking clients as a coach. You know, when you take on clients as a coach, keep these things in mind. It is very important that we educate people on what coaching is, what it is not, so that they can understand how they can navigate their life. And the last thing I'll say to you, which really is like, for me is important, is that with coaching, the client is in control. You're in control as the client. I'm not in control as your coach. Nope. I don't have a dog in this fight. What you do, I will support. That's the way I look at it. And if it's something that maybe I need to challenge you on, I'll challenge you on it. I'll challenge your thinking. I'll give you things, food for thought, things to consider as you're plowing through your journey, as you're figuring out what you want to do and what you see your next step as being. And if you're confused, if you're stuck, yeah, we work on that. We look at what's in the way and we try to find ways to navigate that works for you. And this also means pushing you past your comfort zone. And I'm more than happy to push you past your comfort zone. But you have to want it. And that's the final word I'm going to give you on coaching. Is for coaching to be successful, if you really want coaching to be successful, you really have to want to be coached. You have to be coachable. You have to want to open up your mind and expand yourself and do something different, do something new, and maybe see things in a different way. Change your perspective. A lot of coaching is about mind shifting, helping you have a new realization about your situation, about your goals, about your objectives, about the end game. And again, we can work on a number of different aspects and ideas and concepts to help you. Awesome tool. So I hope this is interesting. I hope it's helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out. We love talking about coaching at Reid Ready Life Coaching. Like any one of our coaches, we love talking about it because we love this field and we love helping you achieve your goals. We love it. That's what we love doing. And so if you want to know more, reach out to us. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad that you did. Go out there and create awesome sauce for yourself and for others.